recipient is a hardworking student who consistently demonstrated a high level of achievement in all areas and is obviously well liked by his peers for his attitude, intelligence, and humor. He is a genuine, honest, and positive student who never fails to encourage others or bring a smile to their face, including mine. When Prajeya was chosen for this award, I wasn't surprised, especially since he has a gift for gab and talks constantly in class. There hasn't been a day go by where I haven't had to ask him to return to his seat because he's trying to wrap up a conversation before class. And finding that seat has never been a problem for PJ, since it's usually covered with assignments, textbooks, and notes piled haphazardly on his desk in some organized system of chaos. It's a good thing he is so well-natured and completes his work at a high level, or Mrs. Casson might have spent more time in the office with him this year. All kidding aside, his peers have made a wonderful choice electing him for this honor. Please join me in congratulating Prajeya to the stage as your valedictorian.
Go watch it.
Before I start, I want everyone to give the teachers a huge round of applause. Good evening, teachers, students, and parents. I'd like to start by saying this is a huge, huge honor for you to all be here listening to me as your valedictorian. I'll try not to talk too long. They say it's best that you leave your audience before they leave you. I hope my speech will keep you on the edge of your seats. Hopefully that will be because you're interested, not because you're trying to get the nerve to get out of here. I want to review some very important things we learned this year. From Ms. Judson, we have learned how to use important math formulas. From Madame Metcalf, we have learned how to conjugate verbs in French. From Ms. Gracie, we have learned how to play our instruments. From Mr. Ennis, we have learned to not cheer for the Leafs. We all saw how devastated he was after they placed 27th. And most importantly, from Mr. Williams, we have learned how to chew gum in class without getting caught. Trust me. Trust me, this will come in handy during high school. When I was asked to represent as valedictorian for 2015, I was deeply honored. However, less than 30 seconds later, friends reminded me that I was required to write a speech. I can tell you for sure that the next few days were quite depressing. After the initial shock, I considered passing on the honor, but then I realized that I had been given an opportunity to talk about whatever I want, whoever I want, and for as long as I want. This was paradise, as I did not get the chance to do so in class. Seems like just yesterday when we were all little kids, at the bottom of the food chain, and look at where we all are today. The graduating kids class. Now we go to high school, the dreaded place where we drop all the way back to the bottom. Tonight is a very special night for the graduates, parents, relatives, and our teachers, who will be very relieved to know that they will no longer be teaching us anymore. Just wait until we graduate college, then our parents will be the relieved ones. Graduates, we should realize that our moms and dads are very proud of us today. They have high hopes for us, and they believe in us. And we are making them proud by showing them what we can do. Take a look at them now. You can see them smiling and taking photos so they can save this moment forever. So, today would be a really good day to ask for money. Come on, Mom and Dad. Today would also be a good day to give our parents, step-parents, grandpa and grandma a hug for their unconditional love and support, be it in helping us learn 2 + 2 or some very important life lessons. Now let's take a trip down memory lane. It's 2005. The best song of the year was We Belong Together, and the best movie was Pride and Prejudice. And smart boards weren't invented yet. Yeah, there was no dancing the Just Dance on YouTube videos back then. I sometimes get very jealous of the little kids. Most of us started school in 2005, and at that level of education, all we did was play, listen to stories, eat, paint, and sleep. And of course, watch Roly-Oly-Poly. Saying that out loud makes me realize how little has changed since then. Yes, even the Roly-Oly-Poly. I also remember that this early in life, no one really played with each other. And there were little gangs of 3 kids, each 4 to 5-year-olds, fighting for toys and paste. Grade 1 was where we actually started noticing that there were other people in the class, and when the actual staying in school started. Where I spent hours writing, I will not fool around in the washroom. Then in grade 3, we were introduced to the deadly evil questions attacking Ontario, also known as EQAO. Grade 4 came with increased workload, and this was the year when the Toronto Maple Leafs joke started flying in. This was also the year when our beautiful school opened up. Grade 7 was perhaps the best of all, the year that I came to this school. When I first came to Stony Creek in December of 2013, I was very welcomed, and Tristan Phoenix and Ruzan definitely did a great job getting me settled in. And Ms. Cahiran and Mr. Benicassa did a wonderful job of also helping me getting settled in. Right after my first day ended, I knew that I was going to fit in right away because of the very warm welcome I received. I can safely say that this is one of the best schools I've ever gone to, and I've been to quite a few. I remember the Rice Krispie Kellogg's project we completed, and that was just a bad idea altogether. If you put icing and candy in front of a bunch of 12 and 13-year-olds, all will get lost. The trips we had in grade 7 were also amazing, such as the pond mill trip, where we had to find tanks with a compass and sell fur and tobacco. We've all learned a lot of important stuff from that trip. I think the most important thing being you should really wear a jacket and gloves in winter. I'm pretty sure everyone can say that it was really fun, unless you were in we're trying to find fishes in a frozen pond. Now it's grade 8, 2015. Best song of the year is See You Again, and the best movie is Mad Max Fury Road. So much has changed, and every class in our school has a smartboard. We had lots of fun in grade 8. I recall the school soccer tournament we had, and even though we secured last place, I was still very happy to represent our school. Most people enjoyed the Polar Mountain trip. I did too, even though I was stuck on the bunny hook for 3/4 of the time. Earlier this year, we had to pick the high school we would like to attend, with the majority of the students going to lose. This being said, I'm pretty sure that all of us will do great no matter where we go, and she'll make all efforts to stay connected. About 3 weeks ago, there was an event that was called Free Fall, where future students can go and do team building exercises to get to know new people. All we really did was play, eat candy, play outside, and eat some more candy. High school doesn't sound so bad. Now I would like to thank all the teachers that have taught us, especially the ones from this year. A special one for Mr. Mann. Even though he was within our class for a short period of time, he has touched all our hearts with his kindness. He's by far the best substitute teacher I've ever had. For those of you who don't know, he has delayed his trip to Vancouver to come to our grad. A big thank you to Ms. Judson, Mr. Williams, Mr. Ennis, Mr. Mann, Ms. Shepard, Mr. Benicassa, and every other teacher that has helped us along our journey in elementary school. I would also like to give a special thanks to our support staff, and of course our student council, who have raised a tremendous amount of funds. A very special thank you also goes to our parent council, and volunteers who have spent hours decorating, fundraising, and supporting us from day one. I'm going to wrap things up with a quote from Steve Jobs. People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I think we're all crazy, but I can't wait to see how we all change this world. So once again, I would like to thank everyone here for being the greatest friends and classmates a person could have. As they say, high school is the start of a wonderful journey, and it only gets better. Now I'll leave you to think about that. Good night, and good luck.